Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing licky tongues in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Chorles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Howdy stream, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You might notice I'm down here in slot 8 today. Welcome Vin Shoken, welcome Space Dorito, welcome Assault Tank, welcome Pinky Bear, welcome Karis Sophia, welcome Truck Pipe, welcome Honorary Senior, welcome one and all in Mixerland, in the YouTube land, and also welcome Aviva Kitty. In the YouTube land, welcome Alpha Sierra, welcome Jade Gem, welcome Carrot Hajimete Tango, welcome Ultra Cool Ryan Gaming, welcome Donnie, Eddie Marie, Silk Eye, Savannah Smith, thank you Gabriella Gelford for the $2 donation, Gelfand, who says, howdy Joe, how was your day today? My day today was wonderful, I hope yours was good too. Hey Andrew, hope you're having a wonderful day too. Welcome Sonic Boom, welcome Daniel Cortez, welcome OK the Dog, welcome Lonnie Sunfuls, welcome Awesome Boker Boy, welcome Wesley Bates, Bianca Berry, welcome Jaten, aka Nikki, welcome Pause Cat, Bob Erm, Shelby Harding, James IV, Cat Slushy, RJ Solo, welcome Got Nate, welcome Dane Leon, glad to see you today. Welcome Herbert, welcome James Oscar Yankee, welcome Caleb Victor. Okay, I hope everyone here is having a good time today. We are going to play on the Hermitcraft server. This is going to be about a 1-hour stream. I didn't sleep super well last night, so I'm going to try. I'm trying to like go to bed at normal time so I can get back on a good sleep schedule. But yeah, last night I was just too stressed out. A lot of stuff going on. Andrew is having a bad time. Sorry, Andrew. I hope your day improves then. Welcome, Alyssa Rodriguez. Welcome, Colin James. Welcome, Christiane Duthit. Welcome, Ghost Lane. Welcome, Lemika Burdett. Welcome as well to Gray is Pretty Rad, Light 2.0. Welcome, one and all. We are going to close TweetDeck now that we have tweeted. Oh, good. I got an email from the bookstore that the Dora the Explorer book I ordered is in. So that's exciting. It's not my top priority, but it's nice when things work out. Okay, so we need to continue to record. My plan is that this is going to be a 1-hour stream. Lemika Burnett says the stream keeps freezing. I'm not sure. Maybe turn down the resolution. Hermitcraft Twitter account is a script. Pinky Bear, yeah, I ordered the Dora the Explorer Jr. novelization of the new motion picture because apparently it's written by, like, Douglas Adams wrote it. So, Pausecat says the build is looking awesome. Thank you. We are in progress here. Like, there's a lot of little things that I gotta do. I gotta do detail work all over the place. So, apparently, one thing that I missed. Oh, whoops. Dang it, where's that cut sandstone? There it is. There's supposed to be like a bricked over door in this wall here. And that is... Oh, it's actually supposed to be closer to the middle. So we're going to go ahead and put that back the way it was. Whoops. I'm just trying to do all these little detail works at the moment. So this wall here, whoops, should basically, what we'll do is, to give this the sense that this is a door, we will put the cut sandstone around it like we've got the archway there. Boom. That is one bricked over doorway. Excellent. Okay. Hey, thank you for the Murgy, Dane. Douglas Adams did not write the book. Andrew says, my day sucks thanks to you. I'm glad to help. Anytime I can be influential in somebody's life, you know, that's important. Because that's, you know, it's so, there are so few things that we can actually control in our lives. And the influence we have on others is one of them, you know? Being able to reach out and make something on the internet that helps somebody have a completely different experience is really crazy. Yeah, so it's not that Douglas Adams actually wrote the new Dora the Explorer book, it's that apparently it's written in Douglas Adams' style, which is a very bizarre way
to write a Douglas Adams book. Hey, welcome Chrisana Fuller. Welcome Harry Potter 1234. Welcome also to Echo Rose, and let's see who else has come in. Everyone else who has come in whose name I may have missed. Glad to have you all here. Okay, so, man, I've got so much stuff all through here. I still have all 4 of these signs we need to put up somewhere. Oh no, I need to get rid of the setting up stream now sign. The stream is set up. Welcome Winston B. Welcome Darrell E. from the Philippines. Welcome. Okay, so welcome Becky Toole, who writes, Joe, my dude, the stream message. What's the stream message? I don't actually know. Okay. It's already papyrus-tastic. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay. So this is only a 1 hour stream today because I was up late last night and I just didn't sleep well. So I'm trying to. Speaking of going to sleep before all the mobs spawn. Face cam's down here in slot 8. Howdy. Thank you, Pausecat, for your congratulations. Christian says your pants are about to die. I know. But are they really worth saving? Uh-oh, I hear the skeletons catching fire. So a few minor things that we've done. I worked on some of this off camera because I had to make some phone calls and take care of some other things. I put some stairs underneath the lips of these gables. I don't know if I got these, though. Didn't get these gables. I don't know if those are actually gables. These are just roofs. But I also went to the bamboo store and bought some bamboo off camera so I can make this. And do stuff like that. It's a nice little quick break-in sound. Okay. I can just swing through here. Welcome, Alpha Kilo Comparisons. Welcome to Blue Pig Gaming. Alyssa Rodriguez says, my boyfriend tried to find you at PAX last year and he couldn't find you. Oh, I'm sorry. That is most unfortunate. The best way to find me at PAX is usually to hit me up on Twitter. We can usually try to coordinate meeting somewhere if I have, like, a way to get in touch with you. But yeah, I'm pretty active on Twitter at conventions. Wait, keep aiming at the bottom one to make it higher easily. Wait, really? What? Thank you, Truck Pipe. I wouldn't have known that. That is totally different from how everything in Minecraft works. I've hung some of the paintings from Storage Wars already. We'll get into that in a minute. Welcome, Connor. Yeah, scaffolding blocks. This is my first time really using them. I kind of messed with them during the golf tournament, but I didn't really use them that aggressively. Okay, so yeah, we need to do this whole thing as well. Oh, you can't put the scaffolding blocks down on non-even ground. That's interesting. You can also build outward. So wait, if I think... What? I'm not really clear on what happened there, but I'm not thrilled. Secret creeper man, secret creeper man, they've given you a number and they took away your name. Well, there's another creeper down there. Oh, his accomplice. Wait, did the creeper climb the scaffold? Can the creeper climb the scaffold? Did he climb it up? Or did he, like, see... Or was there one, like, in a window up here? Because, like, I don't know... No, because there's no way he would... Like, there's no window that he would have seen me through. I don't think that would have blown up with this pattern. He would have had to climb the scaffold. So wait, that means that that other one that I still left down there is going to climb this one now. We need to go find him. It couldn't have come from the roof, I don't think, because the scaffold was under the roof. Also, the roof should be non-spawnable. Okay, well... Either way... Oh, as you guys can see, I got my tide pool working on here. There was not a window right there. Oh, I should have named this Mjolnir's Silver Hammer. And then I could sing that Silver Hammer song every time. Okay, Vin Shoken says creepers can definitely climb scaffolding. And Vin has never been wrong about anything, ever. So, I mean, we gotta trust... Yeah, because, like... Well, so now all of our walls here are garbage. Oh, dang it, Creeper. We were doing so well, too. We were doing okay. On the whole. I felt like I'd made a lot of progress. Why the bad armor? Diamond armor is bad luck. I'd rather have good luck and bad armor than good armor and bad luck. It's more survivable. Oh, and I never actually finished the thing. Dang it, I broke the scaffolding before I was finished with the roof because I got distracted by the creeper. Yeah, I'm down here in slot 8 if you look. Face camera's on. Dang it. Why can't I... Scaffolding, I'm still not used to it. It's like you have to look up, unlike a ladder where you can just hold down the jump button, I guess. Oh, and if you hold down the shift button, you go down. That. Which makes it hard to sneak. Hey, welcome, Karis. I don't think we're going to get to the poetry recording portion of this episode today, but you are next in the rotation. Okay. Oh, is the chat working on... Is the chat working on this? On Periscope, welcome to Wei Xiao, Dragon Axe, Captain Kiros, Quay, One Perry, Diggin' Gabe, and Jim. Glad to have all of you here today for this Minecraft live stream that I'm doing. We are streaming today, of course, on all 3 major streaming services, YouTube, Mixer, and Periscope. Okay. And having the phone anywhere near my headphone cable makes it buzz a lot, which is annoying. Okay. Well, my pants survived the explosion, so that's always a win. Okay, so that's better-ish. And, of course, half of the scaffold's up there now. So now I gotta make another scaffold. to go reclaim that scaffold. It's a whole thing. Boom. Okay, great. So this tide pool also should technically probably be deeper. This is section 14 in the book. It's called the grotto. The stone peaks of the island rise along the walls of the Hermitage, create a sheltered grotto overlooked by a rampart walkway. We've got that. Steep path ascends 10 feet from a short strand of beach up to an exterior door. Okay, so there's not really... So this tide pool is actually really not necessarily that deep. It probably should be a little bit deeper than it is here. Clean this up a little bit too. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep before we have another rash of mobs spawning and killing us. I do read the YouTube chat. Yes, it is in front of me for reading. Okay. I already said welcome to you earlier, Blue Pig Gaming. Dr. Gucci, please don't spam. Okay, please acknowledge internet technology. Please acknowledge Italy. I can't read, like, the last 8 pages of the chat without changing the focus on the window. So, I said hello to you. You have been acknowledged. Nosy T2 says, why don't you make the face camera bigger? The face camera gets bigger when people donate, when we hit milestones for donations. And we have received $2 so far. So that's the size the camera is at the $2 donation point, which is also why I need to move that carrot out from behind there. See, I'm down here in slot 8. I try to skim every message, but I don't get to read every message. There's, especially when I'm, like, working on complex roofing things. Okay, so I feel like we've got a good kind of general setup here. Why is the face camera in slot 8? It's a great question, InfinityPlex. Let's go ahead and move it over to slot 7. Because I'm worth it. There we go. I feel better already. Hey, thank you for the $2, Peter Arnberg. That brings us up to $4 out of the $20 milestone for the face camera expansion. This is Hermitcraft Season 6. Hey, and thank you to Rainier Hood for $10 who writes, I like larger face cams. That's really easy because I can just put a 1 in front of the 4 in my notebook. Now, that is a lot easier to keep track of. Man, okay. And meanwhile, over here, knocking all my stuff over. Welcome to Truckpipe MC, who just logged in on Periscope Twitter. And welcome to Melly Arts as well. Glad to have you here. Okay. So we're going to put that down over there again. The face camera expands at the $20 milestones, guys. Okay. You didn't come off as rude, I just don't know what you're talking about. Because I caught the tail end of some sort of conversation that I missed the beginning of. Okay, where even is the face cam? Down here, Anna Williams, slot 7. Lucky slot 7, woo! Yeah, I'm running 3 chats here, guys, and I'm trying to not screw up this roof, and I got blown up by 1 creeper, so I'm already paying more attention to where the creepers are than usual. Okay, so when we look at the land fall off here, we're going to have to figure out Wow, that's a pretty sharp... Oh, it's because I had already extended this quite a bit, huh? Thank you for the $1, Ghost Lane. That brings us up to $15 toward our face camera goal. Yeah, so this is some progress. Did I get the roof on this size? Yeah, I did. Hey, thank you to Jared Mercier for another $10 who says, large face cams, I did it. So that brings us up. Whoa, and then we got another $5. So we are now at 5 plus 1 plus... We are now at $10 over. So let's go ahead and do the first face camera expansion, and we're already halfway to our second one. So if you'll direct your attention down here to slot 7. If you've never seen this before, this is part of what makes a Joe Hill stream a Joe Hill stream. I'm waving a lot so you notice me. Senpai, are you out there? Anyway, so if you direct your attention down there to slot 7, howdy y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We're just going to expand Joe. Okay, I'm going back down to this size. Okay, well, I'm still a little bit too big for that box now, so we're just going to mosey on this way so we're not in the way of the chat. I'm sure you guys want to read all the messages I'm writing. Too bad I'm going back here. Block in those letters. You want to see what those letters are? You can't read half of them. That could be the secret of life. It's not. Could be anything. Who knows? But anyway. Oh, I forgot to buy an abacus. I need to do that tomorrow. Buying the abacus. Rainier Hood says, what in D&D is this built from? This is from the Tammeraut's Fate, which was a submission by Greg A. Vaugn to issue 106 of Dungeon Magazine back in 2004. And it was since republished for 5th edition in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book as Chapter 7. So, yeah. And we are already halfway to our next face camera expansion. Once again, though, guys, don't forget, this is a short stream tonight because I'm kind of off my sleep schedule, so I'm trying to fix that. Okay. So, where did I put the pictures from Mumbo Jumbo? Oh, yeah, that's a great question, Alex Hogard. Well, I put 3, or I'll show you. So, I put one of them from Mumbo Jumbo's thing right up here, very prominent in this prominent walkway. I put the second right here, this weird taco salad one, right? And then, whoops, I'm trying to read while I am walking, which is hard. Then the last 3 pictures I put up over here. And then I bought some cheap knockoffs for the rest of the walls. But the originals, the original 3 from the Mumbo Jumbo Storage Wars box are all right here. Hey, thank you for the GIF, Truck Pipe. Okay. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, so this is the dining hall. I was just doing some work on this earlier. It's not perfect yet. Hey, Whittle Rain, thank you for the GIF. Okay. It does look like the Enterprise. I think that this whole space is coming together. So there's some weirdness because, well, for one thing, this window needs to be fixed. Is that part of the creeper explosion? It is. I need to figure out how the peaks of this roof here are going to work now. Oh, this scaffolding is actually really handy for this stuff like that. Okay, so the peaks in this room are now kind of all off. Not just this room, but like all of these rooms. I guess what I kind of want to do... Whoops, I not want that one. Yeah, we want normal sandstone. I guess what I kind of want to do is to fix this. Hey, we got a donation via PayPal. Another $5 here from Chris, who says, my son's spelling test consisted of synonyms of the word incorrect. He was able to write every word wrong. The rotation of Earth really makes my day. Yesterday, my fridge thought it was a microwave, so we got into a heated fight, but we're cool now. So thank you, Chris, for that $6. That brings us up to $16 toward our next face camera expansion. So we are $4 away. Are there hay bales in the ceiling? Yeah, those are supposed to be patches in the roof where it was like partially broken and they thatched over it. I'm not sure I love how it turned out exactly. Whoops, actually that's not supposed to be there. I've got to figure out like kind of too how some of these roof parts are going to play. Hey, thank you for the $5. Jared Mercer, Mercharlier, who says, say you hate mumbo jumbo just for fun. No, I'm not a meanie even for fun. I'm a funny even for mean. But so that brings us $1 over our next face camera expansion goal. So if you'll if you'll direct your attention down here to the lower left, we'll grow hills. Boop. Howdy, y'all. Grow hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Da-dun-dun. So now we're a nice, reasonable size for the face camera. Everybody who donated thus far, has been doing a wonderful job of making this face camera the right size for a reasonable person's Minecraft stream. So if there are any radicals out there in the crowd, any ne'er-do-wells, any folks who want to see the world burn, now it's your time to shine. Now the face camera is the right size, and it is up to you to undermine it by whatever means you consider necessary. Okay, so, and can we knock that out? Good. Is there anyone AFK? I think I have to have the potato already, don't I, to play the potato game? Or is it like tag where only one person can have the potato at a time? I'm not sure maybe how this potato game works. Oh, that looks badly lit over there. Also, it looks like it's nighttime soon. Man, we need to get more beds in here in general. Is it nighttime soon? What is going on outside? Yeah, it is nighttime soon. Welcome, Emily Viauberger. Welcome, Got8. Okay. I don't know when Season 6 ends. Welcome, Zach Trost. Milo Hobo, there's also going to be non-polished granite for other problems on the roof. Let me see if I can get up there and show you easily. So the idea is that the thatch patches are actually from the Dungeons and Dragons description of the adventure. So there's supposed to be like pieces like this where you can see thatch through the roof. Okay. At the same time, though, I do have some non-granite stairs. Oh, I didn't bring them with me. But if you look carefully, let me see if I can find them. They're kind of hard to find. But I did mix in some random non-polished granite. Hey, thank you, 3 is to you, for the $2 who writes Shop at Sahara. That brings us to $3 out of our next $20 Facecam milestone. And another $2 from Nick Drew, who says, sorry, gotta go, it's 11:30. So we are 5 out of 20 toward our next expansion. Yeah, I gotta wake up early, too. And I did not sleep well last night. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be wrapping it up in about 25 minutes myself. So, normally the streams kind of go as long as they go, but this one's definitely time-boxed. I am being a responsible adult professional. Okay. Yeah, the hay looks cool from the outside. I need to figure out how to fix it from the inside, though. We're in chainmail for fashion. I didn't join the Hermitcraft server to not be fashionable. Look at this. Got gold pants pulled up past my navel. Or novel, for those of you who speak literarily. So, where was I? So yeah, this room, a bunch of the walls that I had built some of these walls originally to support a roof that I broke yesterday and that I'm now rebuilding. So I'm trying to figure out how the ceilings in these rooms are going to work now with this new thing in place. Okay. Yeah, and that should definitely be an actual stairwell there. Yeah, avoid people who are jerks. It's pretty straightforward advice, in my opinion. That's upside down now. You know what we can do? We can scaffold this problem away. Okay. Hey, we did it. Okay, I do like how this tide pool kind of came in. Okay, Alpha Kilo comparisons, you've just been obnoxious for the whole stream. So you're gone. Okay. When will Nashville's constant state of road construction be over? It is terrible. 440 is going to be under construction for like 18 more months. It's a constant nightmare, and I'm glad that I can share it with you so that you can understand when I'm exhausted all the time. One of the many reasons I'm exhausted all the time. Thanks, 440. Hey, thank you, Garvin Dragon, for another $5. So that brings us up to 10 out of the 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Okay. Why are you streaming at 10:30 your time? Because I wanted to hang out and get some stuff done. This is going to be kind of an abridged stream. Basically, I got started on this yesterday, and I had to rip out one of these walls, and it was a whole thing. So we're on the second floor of the building now. Let me make sure I read this right. Yeah, so this room 18 here, this is the room we are in now. It's called the Scriptorium. A partial wall divides this chamber into two sections. 2 arrow slits are set into the west wall, and a small fireplace stands to the north. Oh, I love the fireplace, and that's something I'm going to have to do. Several tables crowd the room, all covered with sheaves of paper, quills, inkpots, candles, and a few bound books. Numerous uncomfortable-looking stools stand around them. One of the inkpots has been overturned. Okay, that's fine. So what I need to do probably is, so we'll finish this partial wall, I guess, and then we'll come back and work everything else. Okay. What about using armor stands holding wheat for the thatch? That's interesting. That is actually very interesting on Yendor. Because this is remote enough that I can do a lot of stuff with armor stands and not have to worry about lagging anybody. There's no loaded chunks. The nearest thing to us is the Concorp Country Club and the Spawn, and both are a good distance away. So I do need to figure out, though, like, what the ceilings look like in here. Because I kind of think, I don't know that the ceiling in here is going to go all the way to the roof. Maybe there's a lower ceiling that's in here that avoids that. Oh, of course. How do you do it? You hold it down. Okay. It's an interesting idea, Oyador. I like it. I'm just not sure how to execute it. So, okay, so that actually doesn't need to be there necessarily. Okay, so that's going to lead to the fireplace on either side. So for this fireplace, we could use cut sandstone, I guess. Welcome, Fallen Dalek. Have I thought of shaving again? I'm lazy, and I've gotten used to this now. And nobody at work made me. I think they're going to make me for some meetings coming up, but I don't know. I should add interior rafters. Yeah, so that was the thing, is like, I think if I go back to the overall general features, Unless otherwise noted, the interior ceilings are 10 feet high. So it doesn't actually... So that's the thing, is a lot of these D&D things, when you actually start building the rooms the way they're described in the book, you're just like, no, we can't do it that way because it will not look normal. Like, there's no reason to have the roofs this high if we're not going to actually have the walls go up partially. So we have to start making some executive decisions. What does my daughter think about the facial hair? She thinks it looks silly. Oh, it's pronounced the Fotendalek. I guess he's foughten a lot because he has gas. Got it. Okay. Also, if somebody says get a curly hair or get a curly mustache because only villains have curly mustaches. Okay, maybe. Okay, so we have this dual fireplace. It's gonna go through here. Now, I think that the fireplace it's actually two separate fireplaces. So it would kind of need to be. It would come out this far. Did I bring coals with me? Of course not. I don't know. Okay. Am I the only parent hermit? No, I don't think so. I think Impulse and Tango have kids, don't they? Biffa definitely does. Cleo has students. I don't think she has kids. Stress definitely has kids. Or a kid. I'm not sure how many. So for the fireplace on this side, we'd probably want to do something like this. Hey, thank you, Snuggly Wolfie, for the 50 euros. Who writes, enjoy. So I think, since we were already $10 short of the next face camera expansion, that's going to put us through the next 3. So here we go. If you'll direct your attention down here to the lower left, we'll go ahead and expand Joe. Ooh. Now you guys might be like, Joe, your head's a little bit big now. How are we going to enjoy this Minecraft-related experience like, adults? Well, let me go somewhere that creepers aren't going to spawn real quick so that I can fix this next part because we still owe Snuggly Wolfie 2 more expansions. So, once again, I know some of you guys who have never been here before, you're like, face cam's too big, you're starting to panic. What happens? How do you make this manageable? How do you manage it, man? What age do we live in? Well, let me tell you. Here is how we do it. This is how we do it. So I just swing over here, and I click on Video Capture Device. I go to Filters, Chroma Key, and then we enter Ghost. I'm now trapped between the ethereal and the material planes. I'm skating between ethereal worlds. I'm clinging to material worlds. Whoa. Anyway, so now I am 90% opaque, and we're going to expand Ghost. Whoa. OBS has some weird sticking issues. Now, that was 2 face camera expansions, but we got 1 more that we owe Snuggly Wolfie. So thank you again to Snuggly Wolfie for that. We're going to go to Filters, Chroma Key, Opacity, and we're going to phase in and out further because we're spooky. And I'm trying to only hit the scroll wheel on the right thing this time. And then we'll expand Ghost. Ooh. I'm haunting your dreams from my lack of good sense. It's true. Poor Judgment is funnier on YouTube. And Periscope. And Mixer. All 3 major streaming services. Meanwhile, commenters on Periscope are saying, what do you mean, students? Cleo is a teacher. That's why. I am on Hermitcraft, Isaiah Hadkins. Thank you for noticing. Wow, this looks super choppy on Periscope. I'm looking at the footage of the expansion. Snuggly Wolfie says, ooh woo. We actually have a face hand camera thing for that where I go like, ooh woo. I guess that's actually like extra oohs. It's like a U, and then another U, and then a W. So it's like, ooh woo, ooh woo. Hey, thank you for the $6, Sean Bradley, who writes, any advice on formatting good sentences? Also, neat streams. So that's $6 for the next face camera expansion. Try to have interesting concepts in the sentences. Because even if the sentences are kind of boring, if the things they're about are weird, people will like it. Or if the sentence has to be weird, try to make it about boring things. You want that juxtaposition. Everybody's like, superposition is where it's at. And it's like, no, man, leave that quantum realm behind. You're not Dr. Samuel Beckett. Get out of that quantum accelerator and just write this stuff in a way that makes sense to you. So we're gonna kind of harvest a channel out here because I'm just mining whatever I want, I guess, now. There's no real judgment here, guys. We're just mining things with a pickaxe. Okay. Oh, no. So this tide pool here, we need to have... It doesn't have to be perfectly... I want it to be stony. We're going to have to probably remove the diorite and the granite entirely to make this sell the way I want to. But... Ant-Man has a quantum realm. Oh, that's also true. Oh, man. Is Ant-Man in Endgame? I really want to see that Endgame movie when it comes out on video. But I'm trying to avoid spoilers, so I probably shouldn't ask questions like that. Don't tell me if Ant-Man's in Endgame. I don't want to know. Okay, so we're just going to kind of swing through here and broadly harvest out a channel in this tide pool. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for about 47 minutes. This is only a 1-hour stream, though, guys. So, because I have obligations as an adult to go to work. And I really, like I said, I didn't sleep last night. It was like, I was just stressed out. And... we need to... Okay. We haven't had a Hermitcraft Infinity War. No, we haven't. Okay, so a lot of people are posting that apparently Snape kills Captain Marvel. You guys, that's not funny. I don't want to know who kills Captain Marvel, and it better not be Snape for real, because, like, that guy just, he has a hard life. Hard life, that Severus Snape. Just minding my own business here. Okay. So, yeah, we are 10 minutes away from the conclusion of the stream. Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. I'm a Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP developer. A LAMP developer, for those of you who like LAMP. Okay, of course, there's a bunch of blocks floating here. We need to collect all these. Okay. No, Anna Galena, I don't really like Severus Snape. I am sorry for disappointing you. come some of these break so slowly? Is that are these actually sand? Some of these are sand. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Dreamer Dawn, T-minus 10 minutes. Why do I always join late? Well, I apologize. Yeah, this is a short stream tonight, but I'm trying to make some progress. So we are $8 toward our next face camera expansion. As you can see, though, we've actually got a good deal done on the roofs yesterday. This entire bay, or this tide pool here, last night when we started on this, was literally a mountain that went up as tall as that tower. So a lot of what we've been doing has been... So this is not usable footage, really. This has just been, like, getting to the point that I can do the next video segment and not have it be an embarrassment. Hey, Ghostly Bot, welcome. Glad to have you today. My name is Joe Hills, and I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. You are catching the last 8 minutes of this stream. I am streaming from the Hermitcraft server, which is an invite-only vanilla Minecraft server, to which I do not control the invites. We are currently building a three-dimensional interpretation of the Hermitage from Greg A. Vaughn's D&D adventure, Tammeraut's Fate, which was originally published in 2004 in Dungeon Magazine, Volume 106, and was recently republished for 5th edition in Chapter 7 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Anna Williams says, play us a song, please. I will play you a song on the way out. There's only an hour of stream tonight, so I want to do some talking. Even though I'm having a hard time getting anything productive done with all this bobbing and weaving I'm doing. Dang it, Water. You are the worst for doing any sort of work in at all, ever. Okay, so this falls off really quickly down here. Also, I don't know how I'm swimming this fast. I'm kind of alarmed I'm not going to be able to swim back up so quickly. But, yeah, this tide pool, I'm going to probably have to extend the shore a little bit to have this just not look like crazy. I don't know. I did win the Vincent van Gogh paintings, and I've hung them up inside the Hermitage, actually. That was all according to my plan. So what I'm probably going to do on the next recording segment is I'm going to introduce, okay, here's that tide pool I was talking about. Let's remove the diorite, though. The diorite clearly looks wrong. Like, there's no question there's not supposed to be diorite there. I could invest in a conduit for underwater work. I wonder how much those cost in the Hermitcraft shops. Is there a conduit for sale in, like, Sahara? X sells conduit kits. Good to know. Healy says, better DM Jeremy Crawford or Chris Perkins. I've actually, well, I've met both of them in person, and I've only played, I played 3 sessions with Chris Perkins during the Dice Camera Action series that he ran. So, having only played with one of them, I feel like I need to lean on saying Chris Perkins is the better Dungeon Master, because he's been my Dungeon Master. Now, Jeremy Crawford, wonderful guy. I've enjoyed watching streams of his games. I've seen him talk in person about game development philosophies, as well as his experience as an LGBT game developer in tabletop gaming, which is a generally inclusive place, but it's still a place where folks, need to... People need to be able to defend their identities in most parts of America, one way or another. And so it was interesting hearing him talk about that. So, I mean, they're both great guys. But Chris Perkins has been my Dungeon Master, and Jeremy Crawford has not been. So I'm gonna choose Chris Perkins. How long have I played tabletop games? I don't even know. I'll have to think about that one. Over 10 Gaming says, Joe, you're a national treasure. Thank you. Joe, do you play Magic the Gathering? No, because it costs so much money. And I have more money now than when I was a broke student. But when I was a broke student, I could borrow books from my friends. But going to buy cards for Magic the Gathering was money, so no. I still think of myself, like, even though I paid off my student loans last July, actually, thanks to you guys on a live stream, my birthday stream last year, we paid off the last few $100s of my student loans, which I do really appreciate because that saved me a couple months on that. But yeah, I'm still not used to the idea that I'm not in debt, and so taking on an expensive hobby like that, like Magic the Gathering, is just not something that I don't feel like. It's one of those things like people say, like, oh yeah, after you deal with something like difficult, like it takes time for your brain to reset. And I mean, it's good that I still think of myself as somebody who can't afford to waste money, because, you know, wasting money is not good in general. But it's you know, it's a hobby that I can now afford if I wanted to get into it, but I just haven't given myself permission, if that makes sense. Gaming Watcher says, I've already spent $400 on Magic and I've only played for a year. See, like, at least when I spend money on stuff for this YouTube hobby, I can be like, well, but I make the... It's funding itself. It's actually making more than it costs. But, like, with Magic the Gathering, it's like, I would just be spending money. Which, granted, I mean, I buy $50 Dungeons & Dragons books, but, like, the thing is with those books, like, I'll sit and read them with my daughter, and they help me creatively, and I don't... So, collectibles in general, to me, just seem like a dangerous way to sink a lot of money faster than I would like to. That is a really cool fish. There's some really neat fish over here. But yeah, we are actually 2 minutes away from the end of the stream. So I'm actually going to play you guys off with a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, from our new album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. That song is called Send Me a Wave Via Subspace. Thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight. And thank you very much, especially to everybody who donated. You help keep this show free. This is free entertainment for everyone who can't afford it, and everyone who opts into paying for it. You are appreciated. You help keep the lights on. But yeah, I am so glad to hang out with you guys tonight. So I'm going to play you once again, Send Me a Wave Via Subspace, written by myself, with music, what's the word for the arrangement and performance, by my brother Sean Hills.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Though send me away via subspace. Chat me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm